the survey overall was relatively positive, albeit that, obviously Northern Ireland's still lagging behind the UK. The more positive things were really around cash flow, unemployment, recruitment intentions are higher again than last quarter. On the downside, export seems to be an issue where particularly manufacturing export has reported a downturn. So overall, it's a bit of some positives, some negatives. I think for the majority of businesses in Northern Ireland, family-owned, owner-managed businesses, red tape can be a big issue. Both the cost of compliance, but also the cost of time related to compliance. This very often falls back on owner-managers. It falls back on a small management team. If you look at the recruitment then, recruitment intentions are there, but we still see that people are actually struggling to recruit skilled employees. And if that's the case, then you have a smaller management team who are trying to cope with increased regulation. So I think really all of these things tie in and they're all relative to each other. The movement in exchange rates hasn't helped, and obviously the uncertainty over interest rates is a big thing. I think that's had a very unsettling effect, particularly here in Northern Ireland. These people here in Northern Ireland are thinking, any decision that's made by the Bank of England will not be primarily with Northern Ireland in mind. We're a very small part of the overall UK economy, so therefore Northern Irish business will simply have to accept what happens there and deal with it. I think that very much what's on our clients' mind is, if in terms of red tape, if things could be simplified as much as possible. More help for small to medium-sized businesses where they don't have the resources to actually deal with the cost of compliance. The big thing as well is the corporation tax rate in Northern Ireland, and if we could see a reduced rate of corporation tax in the shorter term. At the moment we're talking about potentially 2017, whereas clients on the ground are saying that might be too late for us to have an impact. So if we could see something there. Rates are a big issue for some clients as well, so there might be something that Stormont could potentially do there to help. And I think as well with welfare reform and that whole debate that's going on at the moment, most businesses on the ground would welcome agreement by Stormont on these issues, allowing things to move forward really.